Przemek, right off the bat, tell me, how did your early days going from living in Poland to moving to Germany to seeking asylum here in the United States, how did that immigrant story mold you into the attorney that you are today?
So with the hindsight of, hindsight being 2020, when I think about it now, I do think it influenced a lot of aspects of how I present to a jury, in a sense that, by the time that I was my kids' age, my kids now, and I look at a lot of this through their lens now, I had moved from the 3 different countries. I'd gone to like 6 different schools. I did not speak the language either in Germany or in Poland. And in a way, I think it helped me to be a trial lawyer, because you have to be hyper aware of what people are thinking and feeling when you cannot communicate with them directly in their language, your language, and sort of having that nuanced perspective of what people are thinking and feeling is everything in a trial.
Because you boxed in Chicago, right? And most boxers don't become attorneys.
And they overcome them. And I think it imbues you with some amount of grit, for better or for worse, some amount of maybe disdain for authority, especially coming from Poland, which was a very sort of autocratic society. And that translates to trial work quite well, just because if you can tolerate injustice and if you can tolerate your client being hurt and nobody giving a damn about it, then you're probably not going to make a very good trial lawyer, or at least not on the plaintiff side. I've talked about this before in the sense that back when I was representing a lot of Poles, a lot of Mexicans, a lot of, immigrant people in Chicago, on the defense side, you could see in their eyes, in my clients' eyes, that a lot of them never had anybody fight hard for them. But that carries over to the plaintiff side even more, because there's people who have been put upon, they've been injured, their whole entire lives have been flipped upside down.